Buckle up, space fans! Number 10 is the Methuselah Star. It's officially the most annoying headache in all of modern astrophysics.
Known as HD 14283, astronomers call it Methuselah for one intense reason: it seems to be older than the entire universe.
Here's the catch. We've got a super precise age for the universe, all thanks to the incredible Planck Space Telescope.
By mapping the cosmic microwave, we know the Big Bang background.
That's a hard limit, folks. Nothing can be older than the cosmos itself. It's a basic rule of cosmic logic.
A small figure can't be born before its mother, right?
This subgiant is called out through our galactic neighborhood at 800,000 miles per hour. It's
made of pure hydrogen and helium. It lacks the heavy metals of younger stars. It's a ghost from before time began.
Here's the real brain breaker. We have a super precise measurement for the age of our universe: 13.8 billion years. Thanks to the Planck telescope, we know the Big Bang happened 13.8 billion years ago.
Nothing can be older than the cosmos itself. It's logic. A small figure cannot be born before its mother.
But HD 14283 doesn't care. This subgiant star is called out through our neighborhood at 800,000 miles per hour.
It's an ancient relic, made almost entirely of hydrogen and helium. It lacks the heavy elements of younger stars. In 2000, astronomers calculated its age. The result? 16 billion.
Panic connect the scientific community.
In 2013, the Hubble telescope was used to refine the measurements. They recalculated everything. The new age? 14.46 billion years. Still older than the universe. Physicists can only sleep by adding uncertainty.
Wait, this star was burning 2 billion years before the Big Bang? That's physically impossible! Science is breaking!
In 2013, we called in the Hubble Space Telescope to fix this mess. We needed better numbers, fast. The new result? 14.46 billion years. Still older than the universe. It's like a small figure being born before its mother.
Physicists only sleep by adding a massive uncertainty margin. If you squint hard enough, the ages finally overlap.
But the paradox remains. This star is a glowing middle finger to our understanding of time and space. Number 9. The Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall. On a massive scale, the universe is supposed to look smooth. It's called the cosmological principle. Matter should be distributed evenly, like a perfectly blended cosmic smoothie. Because light takes time to travel, there's a strict limit on how big any form can actually be.
Physics says no form should exceed 1.2 billion light-years. Anything larger wouldn't have had time to form since the Big Bang.
But in 2013, astronomers found something that shattered this rule. A form so massive it shouldn't exist in our current timeline.
They discovered a colossal filament of galaxies. It's not 1.2 billion light-years wide. It is a staggering 10 billion light-years across.
Meet the Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall. It spans over 10% of the entire observable universe. It's absolutely mind-bogglingly huge. Traveling at light speed, it would take 10 billion years to cross. That's nearly the entire age of the universe itself.
This violates the standard model of cosmology. Gravity and dark matter shouldn't have been able to assemble this so quickly. It's like finding a giant oak tree 5 minutes after planting an acorn. This wall simply shouldn't be there at all.
It suggests the cosmos is lopsided and broken in ways Einstein couldn't explain. We're seeing a titanic fossil that defies physics.
Physics has a strict rule. No form can exceed 1.2 billion light-years. It's a hard cosmic speed limit. Anything bigger shouldn't exist. But in 2013, astronomers found something that broke every rule in the book.
They discovered a galaxy filament 10 billion light-years wide. That's nearly 10 times the impossible limit.
Behold the Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall. It spans 10% of the entire observable universe. Absolutely gargantuan.
At light speed, it takes 10 billion years to cross. That's basically the entire history of time.
This wall shouldn't be here. Our models of gravity and dark matter say it's a total physics violation.
There hasn't been enough time since the Big Bang for this creature to form. It's a cosmic glitch. It's like planting an acorn and finding a massive oak tree 5 minutes later. Physics is officially broken.
In 2013, astronomers found something that shattered the rules. A form 10 billion light-years wide. This is the Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall. It spans over 10% of the entire observable universe.
Imagine racing at light speed. It would still take 10 billion years to cross this wall. That's mind-blowing. This form violates the standard model of cosmology. According to our math, it simply shouldn't exist yet. It's like planting an acorn and finding a giant oak tree 5 minutes later. Gravity just doesn't work that fast.
It suggests the cosmos is lopsided and broken in ways Einstein's equations never predicted. A titanic, impossible fossil.
Number 8. Hoag's object. Usually, making a galaxy is a messy, intense disaster of cosmic proportions.
We get spirals and blobs, but Hoag's object looks like a deliberate, artificial construction from 1950.
It's a perfect, detached ring. At its heart sits a ball of billions of ancient yellow suns.
It looks like a giant cosmic eye staring back at us. A perfect ring of blue stars around an ancient core.
Hoag's object is a ghost galaxy. Its origin is a mystery, leaving a perfect form that defies the universe's chaotic nature.
It's a silent anomaly that refuses to fit any simulation. Now, number 7. The CMB cold spot.
The cosmic microwave background is the Big Bang's afterglow. It's a map of our infant universe from billions of years ago. This map shows temperature variations, highlighting where matter was slightly denser or hotter during the dawn of time.
Usually, these variations are tiny and random. But there's one massive spot that shouldn't be there at all.
In the southern sky lies a region 1 billion light-years wide. It is significantly colder than its surroundings.
It's only 70 microkelvins colder, but in the early universe, that's a gaping chasm that breaks our laws of physics. The chance of this happening randomly is less than 2%. It is statistically impossible under our current models. A small figure cannot be born before its mother. It's a fundamental logical necessity. But this star? It doesn't care about logic.
Meet HD 40283, the Methuselah Star. It's a subgiant call-out through our galaxy at 800,000 miles per hour.
It's an ancient relic of hydrogen and helium.
In 2000, astronomers calculated its age, 16 billion.
That means the star was burning bright 2 billion years before the Big Bang. The scientific community went into total panic. In 2013, they used the Hubble Space Telescope to refine the measurements, desperately hoping to make the impossible go away.
New age? 14.46 billion years. Still older than the universe. Physicists were losing sleep over this. They applied a massive uncertainty margin of 800 million years. If you squint hard, the ages finally overlap. Barely.
The tension remains. This star stands as a glowing defiance, suggesting our cosmic calculations might be deeply flawed.
Number 9. The Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall. On a massive scale, the universe should look smooth and uniform. This is the cosmological principle. Physics says no form should be larger than 1.2 billion light-years across.
But in 2013, astronomers found a filament 10 billion light-years wide. It shatters every rule we have. It spans 10% of the observable universe. Crossing it at light speed would take 10 billion years. It shouldn't exist. It's like finding a fully grown oak tree just 5 minutes after planting a tiny acorn.
Number 8. Hoag's object. Usually, galaxy formation is an intense, messy process of collisions and gravitational shredding. We understand spirals and ellipticals, but Hoag's object looks like a deliberate, artificial construction from 1950.
It's a perfect ring of blue stars around a yellow core. Between them, absolutely nothing but a void.
Look closer at the gap. There's another tiny ring galaxy perfectly aligned inside. It's a cosmic Russian doll. Number 7. The CMB cold spot, a massive freezing anomaly in the Big Bang's afterglow that defies all logic.
Spanning 1 billion light years, this isn't just a cold patch. It's a gaping, impossible cam in the fabric of space.
Physics says the odds of this happening by chance are under 2%. Basically, it shouldn't even be there.
Was it a super void? A giant hole in space? Maybe, but the math doesn't add up. The mystery remains unsolved.
The wildest theory? It's a bruise.
Number 6. Impossible early galaxies. James Webb looked back in time and found giant creature where babies should be.
These universe breakers are massive as the Milky Way, yet they existed when the cosmos was just a toddler.
Now, look at the cosmic microwave background. Most of it is uniform, but there's one massive freezing anomaly.
This cold spot is 1 billion light years wide. The odds of this happening by chance? Less than 2%.
Scientists tried to blame a super void, a giant empty space, but the math just doesn't add up. It's too cold. Some believe this is a bruise from a collision, not between galaxies, but between entire universes. If that's not weird enough, the James Webb Telescope just found something that breaks our timeline completely. It spotted 6 massive, mature galaxies existing just 500 million years after the Big Bang. They shouldn't be there.
To grow this big so fast, they'd need 100% efficiency. That violates every law of star formation we know.
It's like finding a group of fully grown adults sitting in a nursery. Our cosmic clock is officially broken.
In 2023, the James Webb Space Telescope peered back to the dawn of time.
Astronomers expected tiny figure galaxies. Instead, they found creature, fully formed, massive, and mature.
These 6 universe breakers are as heavy as our Milky Way, but existed when the universe was just a toddler.
This is a catastrophe for astrophysics. Our standard models say there simply wasn't enough time for this to happen.
To exist so early, these galaxies would have needed to convert 100% of their gas into stars instantly.
But stars regulate their own growth. They push gas away. This level of efficiency violates the laws of physics. We are looking at adults in a nursery, and we have no idea how they got there. Our timeline is broken.
Next up, the OMG particle. A tiny proton connects Earth with the energy of a fast-pitched baseball. In 1991, a single proton connects our atmosphere with the energy of a 60-mile-an-hour baseball. It was traveling at 99.9999% the speed of light.
This violates the GZK limit. Physics says space isn't empty enough for a particle to keep that much energy over long distances.
Number 4, Tabby Star. Most stars dim by 1% when a planet passes. This star's light once crashed by 22%. Comets? You'd need hundreds of thousands. Dust? There's no infrared heat. One by one, every natural explanation has failed us.
This led to the forbidden hypothesis, an alien megastructure, specifically a Dyson sphere being built. Massive, irregular panels orbiting the sun would look exactly like this. It's like watching someone disassemble a solar system to build a machine.
In 2023, the James Webb Space Telescope.
Stars regulate their own growth. When they ignite, they push gas away, limiting how fast a galaxy can actually form.
But these universe breakers contain as much mass as 100 billion suns. They shouldn't exist so early in our cosmic history. They seemingly ignored the laws of thermodynamics and gravity, growing to impossible sizes in an impossibly short amount of time.
It's like finding adults in a nursery. Our timeline is broken, and we have no idea how they got there.
Now, let's talk about the OMG particle. We are constantly bombarded by cosmic rays, but this one was different. There is a theoretical speed limit for these particles, called the GZK limit. Space isn't empty, it's filled with photon glow. Number 6. The impossible early galaxies. In 2023, the James Webb Space Telescope gave
astronomers expected small, dim, tiny figure galaxies, just starting to form stars. Instead, they found creature.
Massive galaxies, as heavy and mature as our Milky Way. These universe breakers contain 100 billion suns of mass.
This is a catastrophe for astrophysics. Our standard cosmology model, lambda CDM, says matter shouldn't clump so fast.
It should take billions of years of gravity pulling gas together to build galaxies of this size. For these galaxies to exist so early, they'd need to convert almost 100% of gas into stars instantly. That's a physics violation.
stars push gas away when they ignite, regulating their growth. These galaxies seemingly ignored the laws of thermodynamics and gravity.
Their existence suggests the early universe wasn't dark. It was fully formed.
Number 5. The OMG Particle. We are constantly bombarded by cosmic rays, high-energy protons flying through space. But there is a theoretical speed limit for these particles, known as the GZK limit. Physics says space isn't empty.
It's filled with the photon glow of the Big Bang. If a cosmic ray travels too fast, it crashes into them. It loses energy and slows down. No particle from deep space should connect Earth with energy higher than this limit. Yet, in 1991, the Fly's Eye Observatory in Utah detected something impossible. A single proton struck with incredible energy.
This was millions of times higher than any collider can produce. They called it the Oh My God particle.
Imagine a baseball at 60 miles per hour. Now pack all that kinetic energy into a single subatomic proton.
This particle was traveling at nearly the speed of light. If it raced a beam across the galaxy, it would barely lose. This particle was traveling at 99.999% the speed of light. It's mind-blowing.
If this particle raced a beam of light across the galaxy, the light would barely win.
Its existence violates the GZK limit. It shouldn't have that much energy after traveling so far.
It seems to come from the local void. Something invisible out there is activating at us.
Number 4. Tabby's Star. Stars are usually simple, but this one behaves like nothing else.
Jupiter would only block 1%. To block 22, you'd need something truly massive. The dips are random and asymmetric. Natural explanations like comets or dust just don't fit.
But in 2008, astronomers found something moving against the flow. Hundreds of massive galaxy clusters are all streaming in one direction. They're flowing toward a specific patch of sky. This is the dark flow. It suggests something massive is pulling us from outside. Next is the vacuum catastrophe. It's the biggest failure in physics history. Quantum theory says empty space should be full of energy.
But when we measure it, the math is off by a factor of 10 to the 120th power. It's impossibly wrong.
Finally, the Boltzmann Brain. Entropy says order is rare. In an eternal universe, random particles might just bump into each other. Statistically, it's more likely for a single brain to pop into existence with fake memories than for a whole universe to evolve.
The math says you're likely a momentary fluctuation in the vacuum, a brain that formed a second ago, hallucinating this entire life. These anomalies are cracks in the glass. The universe is far stranger and darker than we can ever hope to understand. Thanks for watching.